So Nick, first of all, yeah. Thank you so much for giving me the time and hanging out today. But this is amazing for me to get the opportunity to spend time with you. You know, with your work at NAHA. I love how Modern Salon. I always knew you as being the godfather of Matrix, which right, yeah. You truly are. I mean, I think without your lineage from the 80s with Logix and Matrix, I truly believe this brand couldn't have come back in the way it did had it not been because of you. Because you consistently provided a very high level of work that was being done by nobody else, you know, at the time.
Well, it all started with Patch, and you know, because actually you did some shows with me in those days, didn't
yeah.
you, with you know, with Clairol Logix and everything else. And yeah. and what I wanted to bring to the table at that time, yeah. It wasn't so much avant-garde stuff. That developed a little bit later.
Yes.
But it was the finish of the hair. What I found in America at that time, nobody knew really how to blow dry hair to get incredible shine.
Yeah.
And you get these beautiful colours, and they looked a bit dull because their hair wasn't prepared properly by the hairdresser afterwards and presented on stage.
Yes.
So when I was doing that, I thought, well, this is all very well, but you know, in those days you used to have a hair wall, which was just beautiful long hair, shiny and with beautiful colours, you know. Yeah. And I thought, why don't we just put this up? Why don't we make this exciting, aspirational, and inspirational at the same time? And then it started to develop. I mean, in those days, when I went to the office at Clairol in New York, you know, which is Logix, of course.
Yeah.
And
375.
That's right. You got it. And the CEO, I walked past his door and said, "You've employed this freak?" Because Jim Lee was showing them videos, and I had a still walker picking girls up and avant-garde hair and all that.
Yeah.
And funny enough, all these years later, in reflection, it really made the difference because it caught people's eye. Oh my goodness, that hair's amazing. But yes. You know, it's not fantasy yes. hair; it's fine art, and that's the difference.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the best in the world, but I'm always reaching for the moon, Patrick. If you catch a star on the way down,
yes.
You know, that's for me. That makes me feel good. You know,
yes.
and also, especially if I can inspire and develop people to be better hairdressers and better visionaries.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the idea.
Yeah.
You know, when you're looking at a client, it's all about the idea.
Yes.
You know, if you can't get the idea, you know.
Yeah.
You see, when you do clients, you have to. If you understand the inside of a client's head,
yes.
you get the outside right.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it all comes down from the earth to the moon. You know, avant-garde hair is one thing, but the reality is, we have to do hair in an inspirational way with clients sitting in a chair.
Yes.
There's so many good hairdressers in the world today that, you know, you keep your clientele by being fresh, by being modern, by being on point, on trend, all at the same time, don't you?
Yes.
But you've got to keep your mind, you know, like
yes.
you went on this course with the little voices, you've got to clear little voices out and just have a real commitment to your clientele, you know, to be a person who's very fresh, who's on target. And I think that gives me the freshness to look again at what I'm doing with real people.
That is awesome.